What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. All right, guys, I hope you guys are all doing well out there today, having a great day wherever you are. And before I start today's video, I want to let you know I am not a doctor. I'm not your doctor. Please do not take medical advice from the internet. Everything on my channel is for entertainment purposes only, guys. Please speak to your addiction doctor if you're having addiction issues, okay? All right, guys. So that being said, I wanted to talk a little bit today about the difference between Sublocade and Suboxone. For the longest time, I was always so confused when I would hear people talking about, as far as like what dose should I take, what dose should they take? Most people think that, okay, let's just say, for example, you get a 300 milligram shot of Sublocade, right? A lot of people say, okay, well, since you get a shot every 30 days, that means you get it's the same as 10 milligrams of Suboxone per day because you're getting it every 30 days. But that could be almost nothing further from the truth, because how it works is the half-life of Sublocade is 45 to 60 days, guys. And what that means is that you take the shot, and after 45 to 60 days, half of that shot is gone, and you still have the other half. And then another 45 to 60 days, that half is gone. So not only that part is way off from just trying to divide your Sublocade shot into 30 days just because you get another injection every 30 days, that part already throws the whole equation way off, guys. So please don't think of it that way. I know it's easy to want to try to think of it simply that way, but that's just not. Just that one thing I just went over, the half-life alone, totally washes out the idea that you're gonna get 10 milligrams of Suboxone every day. So the second huge thing that throws everything way off is the fact that when you guys take your Suboxone every day, you're literally only getting 25% of the buprenorphine is what is absorbed into your system when you take it sublingually, right, guys? So that means that if you take 16 milligrams sublingually, you're literally only getting 4 milligrams into your blood serum levels, okay, guys? Hopefully I'm not losing you guys already. I know this stuff can kind of sound confusing. So when you put it subcutaneously and you put it right here in your stomach, right, you're getting every single milligram into your blood serum levels. So I believe that's why this medication is such a brilliant creation, because not only it lasts well more than a month, right? But you get every milligram that you're putting into your body. So it's literally probably, I'm sure a mathematician could crunch the numbers. Reed might be into something like this. I know he really likes all the, and even I kind of like thought about like different ways you could calculate it all out, but it's just, there's so many different aspects that come into play as far as just those two things that I mentioned. The difference in half-life, the Suboxone half-life is, on average, of course you can search Google and you can find different answers, but on average you're going to find right around 35 hours. Meaning if you take X amount of Suboxone in 35 hours, it's a half dose as far as your blood levels goes. That doesn't mean that's what you're feeling emotionally, because obviously you guys know it's in and out a lot quicker than that as far as when you feel the effects. I'm talking about the blood levels, right? And that's basically, the blood levels are what's going to keep you in and out of withdrawal. That's the main thing that matters as far as your withdrawals go. So it's literally pretty much impossible, guys, for anybody to just break it down like that. I mean, like I said, a really deep-thoughted math person could probably figure it out somehow, but that's why there's such a wide variety of like, people on this dose of Suboxone should start this dose. Like, you just kind of have to, I think they just went through like trial and error with so many different people. That way it's like, it's kind of basic for most people to take certain doses. So pretty much from everything that I've seen, everything that I've read, everybody's stories that I've listened to, the basic part of it, guys, is that if you're on 8 milligrams of Suboxone, or higher, you need to start on the 300 milligram shot. And from everything that I've seen, I would say that that's probably the lowest you'd want to be on, is about 8 milligrams. And even at 8 milligrams, if you go to the 300 milligram shot, it's gonna likely feel like it's strong for you. But the good thing about this, guys, if you get the dose wrong, whether it's up or down a little bit, your body's gonna adjust to it in just a few days' time, more than likely, okay? It's just kind of like when you guys went from full opiates to Suboxone, there was an adjustment period, more than likely. So most people, it takes a few days, up to a week maybe, for their body to like normalize on the new addition. It's just, it's such a huge difference to experience Sublocade versus oral sublingual Suboxone. It just, you guys have heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. It feels like it's a totally different experience, 100% different. You don't ever feel the medication, and you don't ever feel like it goes away. You don't ever feel like you're in withdrawal. Like, you just feel normal, guys. If you're on Sublocade, you should just be feeling normal. You're not going to feel the dose kick in when you take, because you're not taking a dose. It's just feeding you slowly throughout the day, throughout the night. I've been sleeping much better since being on Sublocade. I'm basically done with my Ambien taper. I tapered for 6 weeks off of a 13-year Ambien run through my doctors. Obviously, all my medications are prescribed legally by my doctor, and that's the way I recommend you guys do it. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video, guys. Basically, 1 milligram of Suboxone is far different than 1 milligram of Sublocade. So please don't think it's just as simple as saying I'm on X amount of Suboxone, so I need this amount of Sublocade, because it's not that simple. There's the absorption amounts are so far off from each other that one thing alone would wash away that simplicity thinking of just 1 milligram is all I'm going to take for this for the 30 days. Like, I would just say, just give up on trying to like add that up and figure it out. And that's exactly why when I would ask like Doc Chris Park, even he was like, it's different than you think. And and so I always like wondered, like, why is it so different? And so that's why I was doing research on finding out all these different things that I'm talking about in this video. So yeah, guys, I know that might complicate some of you more than ever you thought you were complicated before, but that's just kind of how it works, guys. Just remember that it's a totally different way that you're getting fed from your stomach versus taking it sublingually, guys. So 1 milligram of Suboxone is far different from 1 milligram of Sublocade. It's just a totally different experience. That's all I had to say for this video, guys. Sorry if I confused you more than you might have already been. If you didn't understand anything about what I was talking about, like with like blood levels, plasma levels, absorption rate, like all that stuff, just go ahead and ignore this video altogether. I don't want to try to confuse you and make you overthink something if you haven't never even been thinking about this in the first place. So that's all I really wanted to say, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.